Yo, welcome back to the channel, man. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rod, and I'm back with another reaction video. And this is gonna be a reaction to Michael B. Jordan finally gives Lori Harvey what she deserves. This video is made by Mr. O'Shea Jackson. Before we get to the video, please make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notification, and all the good stuff. I haven't been on here in a minute. I do apologize for that, but now I am on here now. So you guys should just go ahead, spam those likes. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I see those people who are still supporting even when I'm not there, and I really do appreciate you guys. Now before we get to the video still, this Lori and Jordan thing, it's been happening for a minute, you know. Lori, on the other hand, she's being passed around. A lot of women are gonna like that, but it's the simple truth. She's been passed around more than a blunt. From Diddy to Diddy's son to, I mean, the rumors, to Michael B. Jordan to Future. What is his name? The UK guy, Damson Idris. Yeah. So you want to feel a certain way? She's being passed around, and I don't understand why these celebrities always want to date the same women. Like, is this like an initiation or something? What is going on? Because you can literally go anywhere and find like a very calm woman. Why is it always the celebrities though? What it like? Is it based on familiarity? Is it because of their industry experience? What is it you're looking for? Man, I have a lot of questions when it comes to these people recycling the same women, but you never know their reasons. So let's get into this video and see what it's talking about.
In November 2020, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey started dating. And a few months before, she was dating Future. But all of that changed when Michael B. Jordan swept her off her feet. By January 2021, the relationship was publicly confirmed. But by June 2022, media outlets reported that the couple had split. Now, around this time, a lot of ladies were bigging up Lori Harvey because she's been with so many different guys. She was with Diddy or Diddy's son. I'm not sure. She was with Future, and she's able to dump high value guys at will. And so many women started to pattern their dating behavior like Lori Harvey, because after all,
that you're the prize always. Say that one more time. Just remember that you are the prize. Yes. I'm the prize. What does that mean? It just means not compromising like my values, my happiness, my peace, not settling for less than what I know I deserve, and not being afraid to walk away from a situation if it's absurd.
because after all, you are the prize. And whatever doesn't serve you, you should just remove it. Now, this is not uncommon for people to think, especially women, because some women believe that they are the prize, and if it doesn't serve them, they should leave. We've heard this same framework from people like Tia Mowry. It's something that is widely adopted, but then there's an issue.
The mentality of when a relationship no longer serves me, then I move on to the next one genuinely doesn't build strong, long lasting marriages. And it genuinely
Yup, yup, totally agree. When you have women like this, not just women, humans in general speaking up like this, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, but now in this topic is about a woman. When you hear women saying if the relationship doesn't serve you or makes you happy, you need to leave. Now you have people who are not even trying to, who are not even trying anymore. You have people who do not even care about if the relationship is working or not. The next exciting person that comes around, they're just willing to move on with that person because they bring in that new feeling. And that's why I've always said this: women are more loyal to their feelings than they're loyal to you. It's always the way you make me feel is going to determine how far the relationship goes, which is not always the case still. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to Lori, bro, with Lori, it was just, and you have your dad out here trying to advise people about marriages and shit. Like, I remember one time this person sent me a video of Stevie Harvey saying, I was just like, bro, get this thing out of my face because I can't take nothing from you if your daughter is moving the way she's moving. Like, within how long you've recycled men after men after men. The problem is you. It's not about your happiness. The problem is you. At some point, you need to stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself and be like, I am the problem. You get what I'm saying?
that we've lost the true meaning of love. love. And if we're being honest, the way that you move in your early 20s will determine where you end up in your early 30s.
So this lady is saying, there's a problem with this framework because when something doesn't serve you, you get rid of it. But we already know that that's not how relationships work.
Yep.
It's not how businesses work. I mean, I've
Yep.
been a YouTuber for a decade. It's not how YouTube works. In order for something to get better, there are going to be times where it's not serving you. You need to put more effort into it. And that's how relationships, friendships, businesses, everything works by just sticking it through. All right, let's look at what's going on with Indiana. Kurt Signetti, the head coach. This guy has been a head coach for the past 15 or 16 years, been coaching for 40 years. He finally wins a national championship at the University of Indiana on his fourth team. All right. That's because he's built his team up to be successful where he is today. And anybody who understands long term relationships, long term communities, long term businesses understand that it's not built overnight. And of course, Lori Harvey was able to, rebound almost quickly with Damson Idris, another person that is all of her fans typically always praise her for never going backwards.
And it's just when you have people, I think people just support any and everything these days. As long as you're good looking, that's part of pretty privilege. As long as you're good looking, it just goes like, yeah, shouldn't settle for anything. Shouldn't. You're a woman. That double standards, you wanna fight those, they're always going to be there. Deal with it. There's certain things as a human and as a woman you shouldn't be doing. Now you have this feminist movement or whatever. They're gonna sit around and say what a man can do, a woman can do better. Biologically speaking, we're not wired the same. In most cases, we deal with what? Exactly.
She did. The question is, why does it happen?
I don't know who need to hear this, but if a woman spends a block past 3 months or even years, it's not because she wants to be back in your life. It's because nobody wants to be in hers. And you got to understand this. She was out here thinking the grass is greener for a minute, branching, hopping from guy to guy. And she just keeps getting played. Or maybe she took the whole route where she just starts sleeping around, living her best life. And she got sick and tired of it. So she thinks back to the person that gave her the best memories, that was treating her right, that was being genuine. Or maybe you was being toxic as hell and she loves that. She's gonna come right back to you because you are where it's comfortable and she's sick of
Yeah.
the life that she's living now or the dating life she's living.
So women typically spin the block when they don't have the best options anymore. You say, well, what do you mean? Like Lori Harvey is beautiful. A lot of guys want to be with her. Well, if that's the case, she wouldn't be going back to Damson Idris. But wait a minute.
Before we get to that though, the thing is, I always tell women if you break up with a guy and you spin the block and you go back to that guy, 9 times out of 10, that man is going to traumatize you. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Let me say it again. If you break up with a dude and you spin the block, if that man is a man, it's not just a dickhead who wants to just who's just simping over you and just drooling over you. And if he says yes to you, he's gonna traumatize you. He's going to emotionally scar you for life. You get what I'm saying? So when you see these women uh like doubling back and doing all these things, bro, listen, I mean, I'm gonna say this to anybody, my kids, I mean my daughter or my daughters. You're going to control relationships, but you're going to marry who you can. You're going to date who you want. You're going to sleep with who you want, but you're going to marry who you can. Now let that sink in. Whatever you're doing now, be mindful of what your 30s and if at all you want to get married and at some point. That's only if you plan on getting married. The others, you can do whatever you want. That's okay. But my kids or the people whose intentions is to get married. Be careful how you live your life. Be careful how you live your life.
Let's go to Michael B. Jordan. You see, while Michael B. Jordan was probably hurt and definitely made fun of when he was dumped by Lori Harvey, what has Michael B. Jordan been up to? Michael B. Jordan is not only becoming a better actor, he's also, directing and producing his films. And there was a film called Sinners. Maybe you heard about it. It's a blues steeped vampire epic. But there is something you probably didn't know about Sinners.
Sinners just walked into the Oscar nominations like it was the Louvre and they took all the jewels. They just broke the all time nominations record at 16. 16 nominations. So, no, they should not be winning an Oscar. They should be leaving the Dolby Theater with a wheelbarrow of hardware and a mild shoulder injury. Because let's talk about it. Best picture, director, screenplay, cinematography, to name a few, they are everywhere.
That's right. The boy Michael B. Jordan has 16 nominations for Sinners, and he's probably about to walk home with his first Oscar. And what does this mean? Well, guys, again, Michael B. Jordan has elevated in his game, and Lori Harvey has largely remained the same. Michael B. Jordan is out there creating employment by owning stuff and creating opportunities, while Lori Harvey is sitting around waiting for the next brand deal. You see, it's one thing for a woman to not like you right now, and trust me, that can happen. Michael B. Jordan in 2022, he was still, probably a very famous and popular actor, but now he's moved up into a different level in the industry. Now he's a director. Now he's a co-producer. Now he's doing these things that he didn't have in his bag in 2022, which means that even if Lori Harvey was available to him right now, he wouldn't take her simply because Lori Harvey is probably the same and Michael B. Jordan is definitely different. And
Yup.
again, she's busy spinning the block for Damson Idris, and Michael B. Jordan is like 10 times more successful than Damson Idris. What am I getting at here? Well, being successful clears up everything. A lot of times guys get hurt, guys get upset, guys want to pray and wish that the relationship with her new man don't work out. Of course, people will go ahead on and say that she's made a good decision by leaving you and all of this stuff. But again, men compound retroactively, and women just don't understand that a lot of times. Not every time they don't understand it, but sometimes they may not. They don't understand that men take a lot of work, progress. We build up slowly and daily over time, and when you're building up slowly and daily over time, that's something that women may or may not be looking at because they're looking at you right now, not really looking at you, some of the times about how you're going to be in the future. So when Lori Harvey dumps Michael B. Jordan in 2022, it's because, well, he's not serving what I want in 2022. But Michael B. Jordan in 2026 is even better than 2022, and you are the still Lori Harvey from that same time, being very, immature and using that attitude into your future. And she's almost in her 30s. And like the young lady said earlier, how you date in your 20s is what leads you to your 30s. And the reality is, with not very much to offer in the next 10 years, you're not going to be getting the same kind of high quality guys you are when you're 28. When you're
Yup.
28, 25, maybe 30, you can say. The problem is you just can't say some of those things when you're 35, and with that same attitude and with nothing to offer the guys, they're just not gonna deal with you. And again, Michael B. Jordan keeps giving a reason why people should deal with him. And that is exactly why he's going to continue to be successful. And this is a large reason why Lori Harvey might struggle if she doesn't change her ways, because all of the guys that she has dumped, in this case, Michael B. Jordan, he's a guy that is actually doing better and on a better trajectory than what she is now. I mean, think about it. Michael B. Jordan, if he had the opportunity, wouldn't even talk to her. Have you ever seen a chick that you wish you could just take your clapping back from her?
When social media is not pushing negativity, if you sit and you listen to videos like this, and if you're someone who wants to get married in the near future, man or woman, you have to understand one thing. As a woman, you're born with your values. As a man, You need to work and acquire those values. What are those values? If you can provide for people, if you can take care of yourself, if people run to you, like you provide opportunities or services, you have skills. Those are the values we're talking about. Those are things that you have to develop as a person. Sometimes some of us might end up not really figuring it, not being able to figure it out as soon as possible. However, but in this situation, it's like if you're trying, you're trying. That's why you see some men at 35, 40, they're still like getting in the streets, they're still trying to figure out themselves on who to date, still dating younger people and trying to get into serious relationships. And you see women on the other hand, at 35, they're already trying to get married. They're already like looking 25 to 35, they're already looking to get married because why? They know the time is against them because their values started at 18. They could date whoever they want, they could do whatever they want. But now getting to that 35 age range is like things are going against you at that point. So it's just as a man, you don't need to be rushing. Like take your time, develop some skills. If it's content creation, if it's anything that you think is a skill that you can use in the near future, develop that, master it. You get what I'm saying? And the others, women are gonna come. Make money, women are gonna come. It's that simple. Don't chase women. Don't chase bodies. It's gonna get to a point where the bodies are begging for you if you're a good person and if you got your life together. So the thing about Lori is just, bro, you no matter how much good looking you are, it's gonna get to a point where nobody wants to settle down with you. Everybody want to use you as an experience or a trophy to show the world I've been with this person. Nobody wants to settle down with you. So please be mindful. The youngins, be mindful. The world is teaching us a lot of things these days, but you still have to understand you are going to be in your marriage or your relationship alone. These people are not going to be with you, and you have to learn how to navigate your way around those things. Don't listen to these people.
Time I happened to be back home, and I saw this girl that I used to be crazy in love with. She ended up cheating on me and everything like that, and I was real hurt. I was really mad about it and my feelings. But anyways, it was all good. Like I said, I ended up getting over it. So I happened to be, back from Europe or whatever. I'm doing pretty good at this point. So I go to Target. Mom's wanted me to go get something, so I went to go get it. I walk into Target and I see her, right? And she's working there. And nothing is wrong with working with Target or anything like that, but like I see her in her current state, and this is a pretty bad state. She don't look nothing like she used to look. She got like 6 or 7 kids from what they telling me, and the baby daddy, not it wasn't the guy that she left me for, but she was dealing with a dude, and the dude is now in prison. So like I said, she's just not doing very well. I end up seeing her, and she, in my honest opinion, was doing so down bad that I just didn't go to her aisle where she was a cashier. I felt bad for her. I didn't want her to know that I saw her like this. And again, when she broke up with me, at the time her friends was telling her she could do better and all of this, and maybe she could at that particular time, but the reality is that right now
You're up.
she was down bad. I mean,
You're up.
7 kids later, different dudes as the kids, one of the baby daddies is in jail. I mean, she couldn't really estimate, where I was going to be in my life. And a lot of women can't, they can't really estimate where a guy is going to be. And, as long as a guy don't have it right now, that's all they matter and all they care about until it's too late. And this is the same thing what happened with Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. She underestimated where the guy was, ended up spinning the block with a dude that she went back to, which is Damson Idris, and Michael B. Jordan is doing way better than the both of them combined right now. So congratulations to Michael B. Jordan. And guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shady Jackson back at it again.
I wouldn't necessarily say he's like doing all these things. He's better than Idris, but I'm just saying. On the other hand, he's doing great for himself. It's not comparing with the next man. It's just you against you. And I like the fact that he's winning. You get what I'm saying? Now, this brings us to the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if there's any advice you want to put in the comment section, just put it out there because people need it. People read comments these days. And no matter what social media is teaching these kids, we still have to advise them. We still need to hold their hands and tell them that's not the way to go. That is not the way to go. You get what I'm saying? Now, y'all stay safe, stay blessed. It's always love. Support the channel. That's how it is. If you support me, I rock with you. Feel me? I'll see you guys in the next videos.